Indiana has issues with infrastructure and finance. Because of this, employment opportunities have become very scarce. According to the Indiana Business Journal, it has been estimated that Indiana has lost over 20,000 automotive manufacturing jobs since 1999. And Muncie is no exception, having lost 6,500 jobs itself. The effects of this are far-reaching, as Muncie is now one of the major meth and heroin cities in the nation. But it does not stop there. The Muncie area has also fallen victim to unemployment, as 3,300 people live without work as we speak. The Indiana Steel and Wire Company was founded by the Kitchman brothers in 1904. The company manufactures steel and wire products, as well as telegraph wire for domestic and foreign sales, and by 1958 employed nearly 1,000 people in Muncie. The Indiana Steel and Wire property covered several dozen arcs and contained 2 landfills and a sludge pond. The company, however, ceased operations in Muncie in 2002, leaving many jobless and forced to look for work elsewhere. This inflicted further wounds on Muncie, as crime rates went up shortly after this. Muncie's Mohafers Packing Company, once considered one of the 12 largest meat packing companies in the nation. The factory inhabited 45 arcs, consisting of 12 buildings and 3,800,000 square feet of floor space. Mohafers was considered an important part of the local economy of Muncie during its 33 years of business. However, in early 1978, financial issues arose due to a year-long battle with a Chicago investment and factoring firm that withdrew a $7.5 million loan agreement with Mohafers. On March 15, 1978, Mohafers began the process of phasing out its 800 employees. However, this was not enough, and after unsuccessful attempts to find a buyer, on June 2, 1978, Mohafers Packing Company filed bankruptcy. Muncie has significant problems with general public infrastructure. The roads of Muncie are filled with potholes and have very clearly not been paved in a lengthy stretch of time. The Muncie sidewalks are in a worse condition than the roads, with many streets having inadequate or in many cases non-existent sidewalks. The housing situation of Muncie is in a far worse condition, with many homes being abandoned and or torn down. These 3 issues compound one another, making the Muncie area appear far less welcoming, thus driving down tourism and pushing away would-be businesses and homeowners. In the 70s and 80s, there were at least 10 different trucking companies in the town. Now, as industry has declined, it is difficult for any independent trucker and trucking firm to survive. Only Harley's Truck Parts is left. Started in the 1920s, its yard specializes in salvaging truck wrecks, as well as stripping and selling parts. Its owner, George Pierce, says, "When the factories left, the trucking companies left. This town is dwindling away. One time, we had 80,000 people here. Now, it's nowhere near that." After having seen all of this, it is obvious that with additional funding in the Muncie area, we could bring back industry to the town and take the first step in helping to alleviate these issues. Muncie is a town that thrives on industry and hardworking family people. We can make it that way again.